Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to talk about my favorite tips and tricks I used personally as a professional makeup artist. These tips can literally transform your makeup game. So if you guys are interested, continue watching this video. Skin prep ma pani hydration. Hydration is the only key to have that flawless looking face. I love different kind of hydrating products. I love using facial mist. This one is from Dr. Jart. I love using snail mucin. I also like using hyaluronic acid, not on myself but on my clients. I love using snail mucin. These are all hydrating mist, hydrating serum, hydrating moisturizer. I'm sure you guys have seen a lot of makeup artists use eye patches, sheet mask before they start doing their clients' makeup. That's because the sheet mask and the eye patches will really hydrate the skin so that the makeup will stay on place for longer and it looks flawless. I love using snail cream. This is such hydrating moisturizer. I cannot stress this enough how important it is to have like this sharp threaded or shaved eyebrows. If you have like ingrown hairs all over your eyebrows, that's gonna mess up the look. So take your eyebrow razor, just take any extra hair. Sharp clear eyebrows will definitely help you elevate your makeup game. Third and my favorite step is blush, adding color to my face, but I do this before I use my foundation or my concealer. So what I do is I'm gonna use this Rare Beauty blush in the shade Bliss. This is like baby pink soft blush. I like to apply a lot of this since this is just our base. Blend with my finger. Cream blushes, cream products always works great with your fingers. So I am not using any brush or tool, anything. I'm just gonna blend it with my finger. Add a little more if needed. Roughly, just gonna apply that roughly. Fourth step is adding coverage. So to do that, you can use your concealer, you can use your foundation alone. For me personally, I don't like to use foundation as well as concealer because that's gonna make my makeup look heavy, which I don't really like. So what I do is I take conceal, contour, highlight or retouch kind of concealer. This is from Too Faced. This works as a foundation, as your concealer, because this is not too thick, not too thin. So this is going to add that perfect amount of coverage. At the same time, this is not going to make your face look flat. You know what I mean. So what I am going to do is I'm going to take a little amount on the corners of my eye, just like that. And the reason why I used blush first is I'm going to add a little bit of concealer on the corners, and when I blend this is going to give that sharp look to my concealer, to my under eyes. So a little bit on my forehead, a little bit on the chin, a little bit on the cupid's bow, a little on the just below my cheekbone. Since we are working with very minimal product, I don't like to use sponges because that's gonna soak up the product. What I do instead is I take a small blending brush like this. What I'm gonna do is I am just going to puff this product out all over my under eyes, dragging it downwards, and I am also going to apply a little amount on my lids. Press it, then I'm also gonna drag it to the bridge down to my nose. You guys can see this is gonna give you that lifted. Use your finger to merge the concealer and the blush together, just like so, and use the concealer and again blend the edges and a little left product all over the lids. Just dab it. If you guys are following me for a very long time, then you guys know that I am all about natural makeup. You know, I focus more on skincare more than makeup. I'm a makeup artist, but I focus more on skincare I love minimal products. I love using minimal product. I am known for the soft feminine glam makeup for brides. The lesser the product, trust me when I tell you, if you can work your whole face with little product, that is the only key to flawless face. So you can see I used a tiny bit of concealer underneath my eyes, around my mouth, on the tip of my nose, and a little bit on the forehead. We added some blush on the cheekbones, added some concealer underneath the cheekbone so that it looks more sharp. If you don't know how to use a loose powder and a pressed powder, I'm gonna show you how I use my powders to make my makeup look flawless. You are not supposed to set your concealer. We just applied some concealer and it's still wet. You're not supposed to use that pressed powder to set your concealer, because that's finishing powder. To set your concealer in place, you will need a loose powder. Don't just take some powder and dab it all over your face. I'll show you the right technique. What you're gonna do is, you guys can see, I have a little bit of creasing going on under my eyes. That's completely natural because we all have fine lines. So take your beauty blender, press that concealer one more time, take that out of that line, take your powder, dab it and make it softer, then press it, following the concealer so that you'll have that sharp line. Don't just swipe it off, press, follow the concealer, apply that powder everywhere we applied the concealer. Sweep the extra loose powder with some finishing powder. Trust me, this step is going to transform your makeup game. You literally see my face. It's not too matte, it's not too dewy, just the right amount of coverage, right amount of color. I love it. This has been my favorite technique. Another step is reapplying your blush, but this time we're not going to use cream blush. You have to use your cream products first, and once you use your powder, once you set your face with powder, you have to follow with powder blush, powder contour, powder highlight. I broke my blush. Just going to add a little bit on the cheekbones. Again, dab the blush, take the extra on your hands. Again, don't just dip and apply that directly. Dip your blush, take some extra on palm of your hand, make it smooth, and then come and dab on your face. Last step is adding some powder contour. I take this flat small brush. I'm just gonna apply that only to my cheekbones, not all over my face, just below the cheekbones, a little bit on the jawline. Just to chisel the cheekbones. This technique is just for the mild contour. Lip liners. Lip liners can literally change the way you apply your lipstick. Lip liner ma pani I highly suggest you use dark lip liners, like something like this, brown lip liner, deep red lip liners, like maroon lip liners. Line the outer line. Drag it a little bit inwards. Instead of directly applying lipstick on the center, what I like to do is, first I take the small brush, blend the line. What happens is, when you drag the lip liner inwards, it's gonna blend automatically and it's gonna look darker here but lighter on the inside. So it will be easier for you to make the ombre lips, or have that seamless lipstick. And then take your lipstick, apply that only to the center. यो लिप टेक्निकले चाहिँ you will not have that एकदम बाहिरको लेयर मात्रै lip liner को and lipstick लगाए जस्तो. Last step is setting your eyebrows. I cannot even tell you how much big difference it's gonna make. If you look closely, you can see this part of my face look clean and lifted. Don't forget to set your eyebrows. These are some of my favorite top makeup techniques that I follow, and I absolutely loved it. And if you guys try any of this technique, let me know what do you guys think about it. Follow me on my social media. All the link will be in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.